Hello and welcome back to Stories and Sorceries. Did anybody stay to the end of the last episode?
I did.
Like this video if you did.
I didn't.
I know you didn't. You can't hate to see a king thriving.
Impromptu beginning of the episode ask. Go subscribe to our YouTube. That is all.
Yeah, dude, I support the YouTube homies. It's my preferred platform. But anyways, when last we left off, our intrepid adventurers, our heroic quintet, our band of merry men.
Quartet.
Quinn is 5, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I was counting the fox.
Ronald.
The fox is sentient now. It's a party member.
There you go.
Had ventured into a mine to hopefully solve a town's problem. Captured a couple people, and then were captured. Met Wilhelm, who insisted that they assist him in a few experiments, at which point Dreg had an aneurysm, and his fox got a eye color change.
Lobotomy.
A few very confusing research results later, you've been told that Wilhelm will indeed enchant the items for you. The entire reason you came all the way to this mining town. You got wrapped up in all of this. But it's going to take about a day, maybe a day and a half. So, all you can do is wait. And that is where we will pick up, deep underground, as we turn the page and jump back into the story. What the fuck is your problem, Bryn? What is it?
I was just waiting for you to say it. And you said it in the very last moment, so I was like, struggled.
He's been good about it. He's been remembering.
But as we left off on the cliffhanger.
Do I get a Scooby snack for that?
I give you a whole box, Raggy.
Roll me a percentile.
I got some Scooby snack downstairs.
I will,
So,
Albion will look at Astrion and be like, we got to settle something while we wait.
oh, do we?
And he will slowly reach into his pouch or his bag, and he will pull out a dragon chess set and set it down and begin setting up pieces.
All right. Why you doing that? I don't know. Do you mind pulling out a couple of wolves?
Couple of what?
Pulling out a couple of wolves.
Wolves?
Wolves. Didn't you turn all those in?
No, I don't think we did. We did it after we left. I'll pull out the key.
What the fuck do you want with the wolf?
Pull out some wolf pelts.
Hey, why you're so carpet?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to skin and cook.
Hey,
Well,
yeah, actually, let me get that decanter.
Just casually cook
Wait.
wolf.
No, it's never mind.
Anyway, but
Anybody want a drink?
But we can play chess while they do thaw.
You want some wine?
I mean, I'll take some tea if you got it, but
I'm just gonna start, I guess,
Do
making this cloak.
You all stay together?
Yeah. I guess suppose we just find like a corner somewhere and stuff and just.
Sure. Are y'all just playing to pass time, or are one of you trying to beat the other? Albion sounded like he wanted some bragging rights.
I mean, I just want to test his skill level, you know, see how comparable we are to each other.
I would say we do a best out of 3.
Best of 3? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So-
I want time to start working on their shoes, too.
For the first round, give me a skill check using either charisma if you're attempting to bluff your opponent, or intelligence if you're trying to out-strategize them.
I'm going to go intelligence.
Or
I don't think.
strength if you're trying to just beat them with the board.
I suppose
Both
I'll
of
go
those are plus
strength.
one.
That's not actually an option.
Oh, come on.
That's a foul.
It's not gonna matter with his roll.
I suppose
you'll beat it.
what is it?
Intelligence or charisma.
All right.
You beat it.
7.
8.
Ah!
Ooh, that +4, baby. That +4.
Oh, shit.
It's a long game, and it goes down to a game of attrition, but Albion does finally manage to score your last piece and make winning impossible for you, Albion or Astrion.
All right.
Round 2.
Nice.
18.
7.
That one just
And he has the +4 modifier.
You have downloaded. You see through his strategy clearly. He mixed nothing up. In fact, he did the same moves, just expecting to get you again, but you improvised, you adapted, and you overcame.
All right, so you got good improv skills. Now I'm going to give you the real test.
Final round.
16.
Ooh, 14.
Yeah.
It almost feels like one of those moments where you know the strategy that you're going for. Having played Dragon's Chest for a few years, being in pub or dives, you've picked up on a little bit of terminology. You know a couple patterns. And like you saw Albion start on one of these well-known patterns. You knew the counterplay. You've been here before. You scammed somebody out of 50 gold with this little trick. And then you get 3 moves deep and he just throws it all out the window and does something completely unpredictable, throws you off your feet, and before you know it, you've backed yourself into a corner and you're playing defense, and it's just a lot of the same game where he just picks away your pieces till you've got to concede.
Yeah.
Drake, you want to play?
Hey,
a game?
man, that was a good game. I got to tell you, you're pretty good. And I'm going to be honest, I never read any books on Dragon Chest until like 3 or 4 years into playing. So, like, I got a little bit of an unorthodox style. I got openings and stuff, but then I kind of wing it after about, like, I don't know, move 9, 10. So,
I got you.
yeah.
Also, do you mind opening the key
Got a
again?
hell of
Oh,
a piece
absolutely.
of chaw in your jaw, don't you?
I'm going to reach in and think of kitchen knife.
You do receive a knife.
Is it wooden?
It's plastic.
No.
Oh, man. Seasonings.
As nondescript as that, you do come away with a bag of salt.
Hey, man, we got some seasoning we can put on there.
I will also.
Grill?
Do I notice
George
any
Foreman.
wood we could use, like
Traeger.
firewood and such?
In a cave.
We just
I
We
have
just pull out
wood
Rob.
from the things that I've made thrown into the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
pull out the actual
Okay.
person.
So
George
you,
Foreman.
you attempt to make a fire.
in a cave
Um,
with low oxygen.
I would say Astrion's been around the
Yeah.
block a handful of times. Not a particularly good play.
yeah.
Just season it, throw it up, and I'll punch it to burnt crispness.
As you kind of like begin this process,
I don't. I just start skinning the wolves.
okay.
I'm going to skin them, I'm going to salt them, and then we're going to put them back in there.
And let them marinate.
Yes, exactly.
Dry age them.
Our first night out after this cave, we are eating like kings.
You're eating
Like
wolf.
Like wolf slaying kings.
Yeah, we're showing them who the real bosses are, since they fucked us up. Hey,
Tuck me away in the night.
I'll
This is
stop
for dragging
sewing.
me off.
I'll stop sewing for a second. You said, Stu, you said you wanted to play?
Yeah, I was wondering if you wanted to play a game. You want to arm wrestle?
Albion.
Sure.
As you kind of finish your dragon chest
You want
and
to play Dragon?
are kind of just watching
Yeah.
your allies,
Because we're
you
both
do kind
shit
of
when it comes
feel
to-
eyes on you.
You have better charisma.
You turn back and leaned against
But I
that
don't know how to
primary
play.
pillar.
You just
Rolled has just kept his eyes on
I
you
don't play
for
either.
the whole time.
I'll start working on.
Do neither of you know how to play dragon's chess?
We don't have our own
I was going to ask Albion to borrow his so I could play with Drake.
Yeah, y'all can borrow. Just don't
bonding moment.
don't lose any of the pieces, man. They're really hard to come by.
Eat 'em.
I'm savage.
I'm gonna start working on Astrian's boots.
Okay. You kind of clock rolled and just kind of
Yeah, I'm
shimmy
gonna-
your way back.
I'm gonna keep not like an obvious eye, but I'm gonna keep a little eye on that.
I look at a wool. Can we help you?
He just kind of throws up some fingers and shakes his head as he's just watching you for.
He's just critiquing the fuck out of our dragon chess. He's like, I gotta beat y'all fucking 6 turns ago.
Do you, if you don't mind, I heard that your skills rivaled the king himself.
I'm pretty good. At least I like to think so.
You wouldn't be up for a sparring match, would you?
Against you or all 4 of you?
Just me. It should be easy for you, right?
I got a question.
What?
You don't have armor.
Did you ever hear of a paladin named Zane by chance?
Yeah, I killed that guy.
Oh God.
Name doesn't ring a bell. I don't tend to hang around the holier than thou type.
Ah, okay. I understand. Drake,
But-
you ready?
He kind of bends back and loosens his shoulders as he comes away from the pillar and looks around for a moment and points towards quite an open area not far away from where you 4 are. And he looks at you, Astrion. He gestures.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was taking off the armor because I don't have it on me at the moment. My 12 AC, baby.
Ooh, Jesus.
You follow him over and he kind of unsheaths his shamshir and drags it in a circle around where you 2 are standing. And it does score the stone slightly. It's about a 10-foot radius circle. Diameter circle. And he looks at his weapon for a moment. How exactly do you want to do this?
Ashwin, we'll just shrug. We can do weapons first. Don't really care, but I don't really have my armor on me, so
Well, that really just seems like a lapse of judgment in your case.
probably.
Weapons are fine. As he twirls his shamshir in one hand, he reaches down and unsheaths a small arming dagger and wields it in his other. He brings it to bear and kind of takes a stance that you've seen taken by other duelists before. Give me initiative.
All right. I mean, it's gonna be a short fight, so. 12. Wait. 14, my bad.
So he'll go first.
Yeah.
He sees you poise yourself, and as soon as you bring your axe to bear, he steps in quite quickly, and he'll unleash a flurry of attacks. The first one,
Oh, great. Gonna be a one shot. I love it.
a one shot. What the hell is that? Oh, it's 14. Brings a, natural 14. So, with a unarmored target, I believe that hits.
Yeah.
Okay. This will be a sweeping attack as he feints a slash to your torso before reversing the grip and going for your leg. I need a strength save, I believe it is.
All right. That's gonna be a 22.
A 22 will succeed. You'll take 13 points of slashing damage. As he pivots to one side of you and takes another slash at your other leg. Oh, Jesus. I'll take it. For a natural 1.
Very good.
You step away to avoid the slash, and as you do, he comes up with the dagger with an offhand attack. 12.
That meets.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as the dagger thrusts into your shoulder. He flourishes the shamshir in front of you, and as he does, you notice that it is a beautiful blade. The small bit of blood that's been shed on it seems to have frosted over slightly. He flicks it and the ice flakes fall away as he poises himself for your retaliation.
I will use it as a large open area.
This is a large open area. You could grow, though the area that he seems to have confined himself to is only a 10 foot in diameter. So you would be like on him.
Oh. Like.
But I mean, he didn't say if you step out of the ring, yada yada. It seems he was
Disqualified.
It seems he was just comfortable in a ring.
All right. I will Giant's Might then.
All right.
And I'll take my 2 attacks. 23.
23. You grow to this large size and bring down a heavy blow. He seems to be taken aback for a moment, though he reassures his footing, and he brings the shamshir and dagger up simultaneously and draws them in front of himself. And as he does, you see this kind of icy barrier form, and he will cast shield.
Oh.
Nice.
Ow.
19. That misses.
With the shield, yes.
Yeah. I'll pass.
As you return the axe to your ready position after your flurry of attacks, he seizes the opportunity to once again cut at your legs, attempting to bring you back down to his level. I mean, 15.
It's hard not to hit.
That hits.
Hey, but that natural 1 though.
He's going to attempt another sweeping attack, so I'll need another strength save.
Honestly though, if he had his armor, he would have probably missed off almost half of these.
Yep. I get advantage. All right.
So what are you three doing?
I'm
Natural
making
20.
shoes.
Oh, nice.
We're playing Dragon Chess.
You take 7 points of slashing damage as you once again tough the blow and do not buckle under the strain of the pain he's inflicting on your joints.
Don't forget the 5 from the second attack last turn. You didn't take it.
What do you mean?
He hit you for 5 more.
The dagger at the end of the first.
I wasn't
first
paying
thing.
attention to what you did to your hit points, so.
It was 13 and 5 in the first round, which is
And you just did 7.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but you've only
that's-
taken 20.
That would've-
25.
it would've been 25 total.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, so he's right. 5.
But he will go in for a second attack.
Judy's like, get knocked out quicker.
It's a natural 14.
Right.
And he'll make it a sweeping attack, so you need to give me another strength save.
All right. Uh, 17.
That is a fail.
Oof.
As this cut falls deep into the tendons and your hamstring, he rips it away, and you can't help but to buckle and fall prone in front of him. You take 13 slashing damage on that attack. and he will now attempt to seize this opportunity. He will action surge and take 2 more attacks.
Oh, because advantage.
So I'm prone.
You are.
Yeah.
That is a crit on the first attack. And not a crit on the second one, but it is a natural 16.
All right.
So the crit will be 23 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And the standard attack is 9 points of slashing damage. He will then cross his dagger on his shamshir again and go in for a stab with an offhand attack.
All right.
Trying to get you guys that double digits.
It's another crit.
Oh, dude, don't be killed by an offhand attack.
I don't think he can. I don't think he can get 15 with that.
No. Not on the D4.
Well, remember, it's a d4 doubled.
Yeah.
Plus
the modifier.
plus the modifier, which is dexterity and no, it's just dexterity. Okay. So,
I thought you didn't get modifier on offhands.
His class.
dual wielding.
Yeah, dual wielding.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
13 points of piercing damage.
He lives! Stab him from the ground.
Well, that's disadvantage.
But as
Stand up and then crush him.
as he pulls the dagger away, he flourishes the shamshir again and holds it at bear, almost as if to say, "Do you yield?"
You don't know me very well.
I will use half my movement to be unprone,
All right.
Killed men for less.
and as if a wall of defiance, I use Leo to all.
Yes.
All right.
Frighten him.
Rawr.
Ah, that's high. It's a
Damn it.
natural 17.
Damn it. I was hoping you would scare him. That would have been so cool.
But I do get advantage.
You do get advantage on these attacks.
And I will take 2 swings. Force attack. I believe it's 9. Yeah. 26.
Double shield.
Already been his turn.
That would-
Shield's gone.
Yeah, I was seeing if he should use it again, but that would still meet. So he'll take this hit.
Oh, homie's wearing nice plate.
Yeah, because that makes it 21.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Roll again. Natural 20.
Nice.
So I get a charge back.
Yep.
Alright. For the sake of it, action charge.
Okay.
Might as well.
Right.
We're going to get a long rest sleeping in here. So.
Yeah.
27.
Nice.
We'll hit.
Hit with all of them so far.
With one being a crit.
27 again.
Nice.
Alright,
Got
they
that
all
4 hits.
Alright, I will.
Going down with the
Would you
bang.
like me to do the crit force?
Yes.
Alright.
Just so I don't lose track of where
And
it
with
is.
the crit, I will use my fire wound.
I'm gonna go ahead and just get
Someone
this
tells
dice
Astrian
ready.
yield. He's like, nah, I'm going to come in even harder. Don't you ever ask me to yield. Better kill me with glory.
I had a
Yeah,
mini
that-
picked out for him, but
That was a
that's
nasty
irrelevant.
round of combat.
Also, I just want to let you know, these are like just bashes.
Sure.
Like non-lethal.
I mean, you're not
Yeah.
going to. He's going to take you down first.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's, oh yeah.
There's no
You're
way out
your
of
2
it.
health.
But
He just disrespectful slaps him to finish him.
I wasn't adding superiority die.
Oh
well.
lucky for me.
I got this
forgot.
really sweet round in.
That's
I
okay.
forbore.
I went so long not using flurry of blows. It's fine.
All right.
And you went, what was it, 2 combats without using the extra fire damage from Marduk?
Yeah, you did.
I couldn't. I didn't know how to activate it.
No, once you activate it, you were forgetting to roll your 2d6.
Oh yeah. I ignited it. Never used it.
Yeah.
I mean, I kept doing it whenever I was rolling crits in the last episode. I was forgetting stuff.
All right. It was 6.
I'm gonna need you to not do that under the table.
Crazy.
For the crit, he took 22 slashing,
Okay.
and he took 8 fire.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He will parry that attack. Roll his superiority die plus his modifier or plus his level and reduce the damage by that much.
Yeah.
So it was 8 and 22?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he will reduce it by 20 and take 10.
Damn.
Jesus.
What a beast. This 80-year-old, bro.
You come in with this extraordinarily heavy-handed blow, and you see him, he is taken aback by it for a moment, but as you come in with this heavy swing, he brings his dagger and shamshir to bear, catches your blow, and glides it off as he pivots with the attack before parrying it away, minimizing the damage.
Second attack is 21.
Yep, you're gonna have to eat that.
Third is a 15.
Gonna have to eat that.
Last one is a 14.
That's a handful of damage. Each one of these attacks you unleash on him, you can feel the feedback. You are making contact, but the years of experience show themselves as each of these blows he kind of dances in and out of, making sure to receive them as well as he can to minimize the damage where he can, and by the end of your flurry of attacks, he is still standing.
That's my turn.
He'll kind of suck his teeth before he steps in with a thrust from his shamshir. $16 to hit.
And it's
That
over.
hits.
Yeah. No, that isn't.
I will say, as his
Go down with a hellish rebuke.
I will. As his blade comes down, as if my last full retaliation, I will do a hellish rebuke as he sees my stone hand set on fire and just like reach out.
Then you see Drake with RKO.
Out of nowhere.
For anyone who is watching this, you see this thrust that he feints, baiting out Asteron's final retaliation. He unleashes this flame from his stone arm. It's a roll for half damage, correct?
I think so, yeah.
Let me see.
I mean, Dex is this dude's
Dex
stat,
save.
so...
Yeah, that's half.
and the DC is...
12.
Yeah, that's gonna pass.
Same as this one.
He unleashes this bolt of fire that races towards this individual as he feints the thrust and instead pulls back in, bringing his body almost to meet the shamshir. He kicks himself off the ground into a front flip, and as he does, you see ice kind of enwreath this blade, and as the fire makes contact with him, he cuts through it, still singed, but taking half damage. And as he comes out on the other side of this blaze, the thrust has turned into a swipe as he just drops his pommel on the temple of your head. And I mean, literally any dice plus modifier does the trick, but
Yeah.
I'll roll it for
Posterity.
posterity. I almost said prosperity. I was like, this is the opposite of prosperity. 11 bludgeoning
Yeah.
damage.
That does it.
And he's dead. Just a KO.
But you see, as he lands on the other side of Asteron, he kind of shrugs his shoulder, then billows his shirt to get the soot off of it before flicking the shamshir, sheathing the dagger, and then following it into its scabbard. He kind of looks back at Astrion before he looks around. Jasper! A few moments later, somebody comes running in. And they just kind of scoff before they come over and they tend to your wounds. You are You're unconscious for no more than a minute.
All right.
But while you're being tended to, he does walk over to you three. You two of which are playing dragon's chess, correct?
Yeah.
Dragon chess, dragon chess.
You want to see who wins?
Yeah. 2 out of 3. Seems to be how it's played. That's what we saw.
Yeah. Charisma or intelligence. Charisma if you're attempting to
I'm gonna bluff my way to a win.
bluff, or intelligence if you're trying to
Mine are the
strategize.
same.
That feels sad.
What do you got?
30-20.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. He got me 13.
Rolled a 90.
Rolled an 8.
Dreg.
Yeah, it's only half as good.
It's either because you see through his lies, or because you simply do not negotiate with terrorists. Every now and then, Eustace will open up a blind side and attempt to bait you in, or offer a sacrificial piece to try to take a more valuable piece of yours. But just, no, it simply doesn't work. You just keep brute forcing your way wherever you want. Whether because you see through it, or because you know that's just the way to fucking do it. The first game will go to you, Dreg.
Alright, take it for the win this time, Drake. 21.
17.
Ooh, got ourselves a match, people.
He's
Eustace.
using his fucking charisma.
I rolled a natural 16.
Eustace,
I rolled a 16.
Nice.
you understand your opponent slightly more now. You see the ins and outs of what he's willing to do and what he's not willing to compromise on, and you do exploit it to the best of your abilities.
I'm winning this.
You don't know that.
It's time for the tiebreaker.
I'm using a different die every roll.
Fuck building up any good juju, right?
You don't win.
I knew. I knew. I have +1.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 15 for 16. Fuck you. Actually, I rolled higher on all of these than I have anything in the past like 3 sessions.
Skill issue.
Fuck it. Oh, stupid shit!
Hey, I know how that feels, bro. I roll well on shit too.
Dreg, Kit is watching.
I'll let her down.
And Eustace, you're reading him like a book. You understand how he plays now, and you don't give him an inch. And Dreg, as he puts you in a losing position, you can see Kit looks up from the board and meets your eyes and just kind of shakes her head. Her ears kind of flop as she
God
does.
damn it. Now my cat has that. Or my fox has an attitude.
Amazing.
Wait,
But-
you think you could do better, Kit?
She just starts going John David's ass.
I swear to God, I'll play her. I'll do it.
Kit hears that and kind of like gets into your lap.
Now it has to happen, guys. Set that fucking board up.
She
Albion.
She
has-
fucking taps the board, telling the person with opposable thumbs to reset it.
Albion has suddenly been distracted by his shoemaking.
What's
and
her?
He is a
what's her
spectator.
stats?
She's got pretty good charisma.
Oh, she should have like maxed out intelligence.
It's not maxed.
Am I back up?
It is hilariously higher than yours, though.
I know.
You are conscious now. Well, you will be in a few moments. As he's not using any spells or potions, he's just tending to your wounds. The game begins.
I don't get to roll for Kit. Oh.
Nah, dude, you don't know her stats. Eustace, you're playing a literal fox.
I hope she.
I've always wanted to play with you, animals.
Oh, yeah.
22?
Yeah, that wins. 15.
Okay. So Albion, by the end of the first game, he's like right up there, and he's just like studying Kit, just like, oh my god, that was an excellent bait and switch.
Kit makes a move, and it seems relatively innocent, and you go to make a move, Eustace. But as you pick up the piece, you kind of look at Kit, and her ears are folded down, and her eyes are big, and you just get a little bit distracted, and you misplace your piece.
Oh.
It was still a legal move, so you decide to roll with it. But more and more, you just catch yourself being distracted by just how adorable she is.
She is cute.
Meanwhile, every time she makes a move, it's as if she's going for your throat, attempting to slaughter you.
Well, I knew you animals were dangerous, but I'm just happy to play with you. Ready for another one?
As soon as Dreg resets the board.
I reset it. Get him, Kit. Get him.
15?
Natural 20.
It's okay, girl. Get him next
You
game.
almost have to blindfold yourself just to not look. But whatever your strategy, it does prevail.
Oh my god, he did the Queen's Gambit opening.
My God.
The board is reset.
It's all right, kid. Last game. Good luck. Oh, I lost.
I mean, is it a natural 20?
No, a natural 1.
You really
That's
lost.
you, dog. Dude, she literally fooled you these
I
last
won
2
2
games.
It was-
games for that 20. I couldn't. I mean, what was the odds of rolling a
Kit
this
is a
thing?
spiteful vixen. As you come to learn that middle game, she let you win. She let you have it. She wanted to build you up just so she could destroy you in the most heart-wrenching way. You get not even one of her pieces.
I just start petting
Well,
her. Good girl.
Kid, it was a good game, and I'll pet her under the chin and say, nice. Very smart.
You reach out your hand to go for her chin, but she pulls back and just puts a paw on your hand.
And I'll just do this underneath her paw.
I'm gonna look over to Kit and just be like, I'm gonna need you to show me some stuff sometime, and I'll start
She-
packing up the kit.
She holds her head up and just kind of hops off of Dreg's lap and prances back over to where his bag is and lays down, seemingly quite satisfied with herself.
Fuck yeah!
I'm satisfied.
That's it.
Just need to find a way to make her talk.
You want to touch a crystal again? I'll do it.
All right, so like the odds of another beneficial thing happening, terrible. But by the time this has happened, you are now conscious, Astrion, and you did catch the tail end of that,
Oh.
of Eustace being beaten
Wow.
by a fox.
A fucking pun.
But by this time, Rold has approached the three of you, and he looks back to see that you're conscious. So, what are you all doing here? Not here as in this location, but Triveth as a whole.
Oh, we're heading up to that tournament up in Gowrie. It's in like a week or 2.
Is that so?
Are you entering?
Nah, I've been too many times. It's not quite as interesting. Though I will say I was tempted this year. I've seen a handful of the people who've said they're going to compete.
Oh, is it supposed to be really
Hey.
good?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There are some young bloods that I'd be interested in seeing perform, but
Do you know if it's like single combat, or do we enter as like teams?
you can enter as a team, but it is bracketed and it will be single combat.
Cool. Okay.
But that's the...
So like if we enter as a team, are we like guaranteed not to face each other in the single combat?
No, not at all, but you will split the prize.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah.
There is other events leading up to the tournament. You understand that the biannual Harvest Festival is a 3-day event, correct?
Yeah. They told us at the trade hub.
They did?
I think so, didn't they?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't they say it was
did.
a multi-day thing ending with a tournament?
Yeah, they did.
I wasn't
Okay.
paying attention.
If it's
I was like,
fighting as a
man, did I
group
just make
that
some
you're
shit up?
interested in, then day 2, they generally purpose a coliseum thrown together the day before for feats of camaraderie and teamwork. They find beasts from the nearby mountains, all the way from the Summer's Rise Isle. At one point, they even had a hill giant.
Oh, no way.
But I will say, I don't particularly like your odds if you participate in the tournament. Though you're welcome to surprise me.
Well, how about I surprise you?
I've been
You,
surprising people my whole life, man.
You sparred my brother here. Why don't you spar us with the time passing?
The 3 of you against me?
Well, I'm saying 1v1, and outside of game, we can just roll it to skip it, yada yada. but
Because that's the only way you're gonna win.
that's not even true. I'll take him on full. I just don't want to take up all the time.
You don't
Not
have
a
any
spell
spell
slot.
slots.
Yeah, I do. I have 4. It's enough to do something.
I'll tell you what. If you'd like it, once your friend over there is recovered and you've had a good rest, you'll still have about half an hour before Wilhelm's finished your orders.
Half a day, wait.
A day and a half. Oh, I said half an hour.
Yeah.
I'm intelligent. Yeah, half a day.
Yeah, it's okay.
Kid's smarter.
You meant what I knew that I mean. That you
Yes, exactly.
So, if you'd like, myself and... Yeah, just myself. I can take the 4 of you on and show you a few things that you'll probably be in for if you do join the tournament. Because magic and equipment is allowed. So, you should be prepared to face anyone using whatever trick they can to get an advantage.
Quick question.
What?
So 2 of us gave up our weapons. You want to wait till after
Well, I
we get our
mean-
stuff back?
I got weapons you can use.
No,
2
I
javelins.
didn't give up anything. That didn't give me any pluses
Oh, it
yet.
didn't?
No. And besides, you still have Fist of Fury and Flames. So.
Well, I still don't have my armor.
Well, no, you don't have your armor, but
Yeah, we'll be at a disadvantage no matter what.
we'll
Why
be
are
at a
y'all missing
disadvantage. He
stuff?
says 4 against 1
Why are all of you missing stuff?
because we're
Because
getting
they're
it
getting
enchanted.
enchanted.
Oh.
Do you need a loner set of armor?
I got chainmail.
Astrid's just sitting down, just walking on a stone arm.
Because that's a fine suit, but we've got just as good here.
I've got chainmail if you want.
I've got 4 plus dex modifier if you want.
Yeah, that'll be fine. And once again, I'm
To
just
who? Eustace or...
to him.
Okay.
Well,
Well, we'll see about that tomorrow. Don't try anything funny. And he takes his leave. You can see he goes over to where a couple barrels are, and he reaches down and he pulls out a bedroll of some sorts and takes it off down one of the other hallways. And as he walks by somebody, he taps him on the shoulder and kind of gestures to the 4 of you. But unless there's anything else the 4 of you would like to do, you can sit here calmly and watch Wilhelm either go insane or
He's already done that.
what's the word I'm looking
Doing
for?
copious amounts of cocaine.
You can either watch him go insane or watch him fervently work on your
I'm
enchantments.
gonna go back to working on the cloak.
All right,
I'm working on the boots.
gotcha.
I'm just gonna sit next to Kit and work on it.
You two?
I'm still working on my arm.
Okay.
Um,
You don't have to do anything. I'm just asking.
well, I'm trying to think if I had anything to do.
You're gonna be working on shoes.
I need to get more wood to whittle because I've already whittled everything and I can't really.
ain't got
I guess
no more
I'll
wood.
just kind of sit in silent prayer.
All right. Oh, dear God of the dawn, please do not let this old man wreck our shit tomorrow.
Not what I was going for, but
True.
But as hard as it is to keep track of time while you're down here, isolated from the sun or any form of timekeeping device, you do eventually feel the dregs of fatigue start to wash over you, and you do reckon that it's probably about time to take a rest.
I'll go to bed.
I'll cuddle up with Kit and go to sleep.
Up until this moment, you've been quite used to allowing Kit out of the bag and just watching her as she just goes to the warmest spot, generally within a nook of yourself.
Oh, don't tell me she's being an asshole now.
It's less of being an asshole and kind of being just extraordinarily sassy, because you lie down and you expect her to come cuddle, but instead she just kind of curls up on your chest.
Oh, that worked.
But with that out of the way, you all do get a long rest.
Yay! Whoop whoop. Back to full health.
I know Astrion's happy about that.
But the next day comes, and believing that you had not slept very long, you would have expected to have been some of the first people up. But as you open your eyes and you wipe the sleep away, you see that Wilhelm is still working at his mini desks, and he seems to have put earplugs in, trying to block out the noise. As Dreg, you do see a small white blur run across the cave, being chased by 3 individuals. They go into one tunnel, and they come out another, this time closer. You can see clearly now, it is Kit. She has what appears to be a piece of dried meat in her mouth, and is just prancing away from like 3 people who are trying to catch her.
Come here, girl.
You call her, and she looks at you for a
You
moment.
can keep it. Just come here.
She runs down one cave and comes out another, but this time she's behind you and ends up going around you, and as the other people follow her, you're now in between her and them.
Can I help you?
Stole my breakfast!
Oh, I'm sorry. She's hungry.
Well, feed it and give me my breakfast back!
Here's.
As you're kind of looking for an excuse from behind you, you can hear,
Your breakfast is already gone, dude. Sorry.
I'll tell you what, and I got some, when we bought those rations, I'll give him, because I bought some dried meat, I'll give him some.
you hand this man a ration, and he takes it, and as he walks away, it's just fucking animals.
Yeah, she is, but she's probably smarter than you.
But you do also see, while there are a couple of these individuals still sleeping, Rold appears to have already been up for some time. He's dressed, and he seems to have done everything that he needed to do to make himself look as presentable as he desired to be. He is currently honing the edge on his arming dagger before he kind of cuts an eye towards you 4 and sees that you're awake. And then he just waits for you to do whatever you want to do for the morning.
Y'all want to go ahead and start this rumble real quick? And
Yeah, let me get some stretching there real fast.
I'll precipitation my face and say my morning prayer.
Seeing you begin your stretches, Albion, he kind of rouses himself from the barrel that he sat on and comes over and thinks for a moment. I wouldn't recommend a whole-out fight between the 5 of us down here. But if you're going to do whatever it was that you did last time, I don't imagine that you want to be in any of the upper levels. So if you'd like, we can take this outside.
That's all. See, I'm fine with that.
It's 1 ladder.
I mean, we got like half a day.
one
You know?
ladder.
Oh, they probably told you that all of the lifts are decommissioned, right? Follow me.
Those motherfuckers!
There's like a fucking easy ass exit down here.
The elevator goes straight to the top.
He leads you down one of the tunnels towards the back, and there appears to be a ladder that goes straight up in a very narrow shaft. He points to it and says, "This is an emergency exit, or more often than not, it's just air intake."
I put Kid back in my bag before I walked away.
All right. And lead straight to the top, out behind a wheat field, if I remember correctly. Y'all first.
So I'll go. I'll leave.
I'll follow him.
And Astron's just like, Almo?
Oh, right. Start on your way up. I'll grab a set.
All right. And
Guys, they just kicked us out and took our shit.
Fucking lock the door.
mission accomplished, boys.
Well, not
They're
yet.
gone.
They haven't. Dreg, you haven't said you're going yet.
Oh, yeah.
You go.
Yeah.
All right. Dreg being the last one to ascend the ladder, you're the one to see Rolled just walks away after you start to climb. You assume he's going to go get a suit of armor, like he said he
Really?
was.
For fucking not.
You climb, and you climb, and you climb. In complete darkness. The only one unbothered by this being Eustace, as he has dark vision.
I'm going first, so.
Yeah. You notice that none of the rungs are broken, which is helpful. And the ladder seems to be sturdy. So you climb, and you climb.
Can I check for traps as I'm climbing?
Sure.
I just want to be safe because we forgot 2 times already. Oh.
Yeah, you got to roll for that.
No,
I'm not just going to tell you.
I don't see shit. None.
All right.
So you climb.
Eventually, you reach an area where it kind of levels off, and there is a hatch with a little bit of sunlight breaking through, and it's unlocked. You can open it and exit this way if you'd like.
I'll exit.
True to Rold's word, you do come out onto a grassy plain just on the other side of a wheat field.
Oh, the fresh air.
After you exit, we have Albion, followed by Astrion, followed by Dreg, I believe.
Yeah.
And all 4 of you reconvene, and you wait a moment, and another moment. About 10 minutes pass. You start to get a little bit worried.
What was the extra suit of armor? I just can't find it.
Before you start to hear the clatter and clangs of metal on stone, and a suit of armor is chucked out of the hole, followed by Rolled. Now, if you really want this, I'm not gonna pull any punches this time.
That was good, because I got some punches to do.
I'm fine with it, and I'm gonna be pulling out a piece of cloth that I have, and I'm gonna wrap it.
I'm fine with it. I'm about to.
Ashwin will just
I'm
put on
gonna
the
wrap
armor.
it around my eyes
Alright.
and tie it, and then just center myself, kind of visualize where he is.
What was
you know?
the armor?
It's just on the ground. Oh, it's just +1 armor.
So you have 13.
No, it's plus
Plus
one plate.
Oh.
So it's 19 AC.
He just added his demon armor back, so we'll just know it's 19.
Yeah.
Isn't the demon armor +1?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
What?
Wait,
it
are you
should've been.
attuned to it?
It should have been.
No, we've not attuned.
Well, no, he unequipped it, so. It was,
Yeah.
Now it's 19. No, super.
I'm about to say, I thought it was 19.
Fucking wrinkles in my brain.
Let's get this going.
So, the 4 of you together, Rolled is about 10 feet away from you.
Let's get this going.
If nobody has any actions they would like to take immediately to prepare for this,
Yeah. Can I go ahead and rage?
I would like to use Giant's Might.
I would
Okay.
like to ready a smite.
okay, you can prepare yourselves however you'd like.
rage.
Stealing myself.
No, you already did it. You blindfolded yourself.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I'm stealing myself.
You get to start from the handicap.
As your preparations take, he just kind of cracks his neck.
Oh, good. Now I know where he's at.
That was me.
And I would like initiatives.
Done, and fucking done. Fuck.
Oh no.
And I'm doing Searing Smite.
That's not
Okay.
good.
30 to 25. Just making sure. 20 to 25.
Dirty 20. Natural 19. Yay. Unpaladin like in combat.
15 to 20.
15.
Oh my
I
god.
suppose it doesn't really matter past this point.
What?
Well, I mean, the enemy's already gone. 10 to 15? Or 5 to 10?
No, you haven't said 10 to 15 yet.
I haven't said? I thought you said 15.
Yeah, but you said
Oh, I said
15 to 20.
10 to 15. Awesome. 5 to 10?
9.
9.
I assume Astrion has higher decks.
No.
No.
Probably he does.
The fuck? Monk. Built poorly.
All right. So, Rolled will go first.
Oh.
As you see him, in a flash, he unsheathes his weapons, and with the hand that holds his dagger, he reaches into his vest pocket and pulls out a small marble and places in his mouth. As he darts forward between Dreg and Albion. So move him forward 5 feet, please.
Damn, I should have patient defense.
He then bites the marble, and as it cracks in his mouth, a wave of darkness just washes out
He has
from
to take
him.
roids. That's bullshit.
Washes out from him, and none of you can see.
I
Eustace.
know no difference.
Eustace, this catches you by surprise, as you would have expected to have been able to see. But this magic, or this darkness, seems to be magical in nature. Please remove Rolled from the battlefield.
Oof.
He will then take 2 attacks against you, Eustace.
I feel like I'm getting picked on.
That's cocked as fuck. And you're going to keep feeling that way with a nat 20 on the first attack.
Oh.
The second attack, the natural 18 for,
A lot.
yeah, it is.
If it's over 23, it hits.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
Okay,
hits.
okay, yeah. Beat my ass already off of it.
And then the third attack. 13?
That's gonna miss.
Alright. So 2 attacks hit. The first one is 14 points of slashing damage, followed by 9 points of cold damage. As before the blade even reaches you, you feel this icy wind that precedes it, and as it meets you, the steel is colder than any piece of tundra ice or frozen lake that you've encountered, and it shocks you to your core as it cuts through you. The second attack
Now I'm kind of missing the desert.
is 12 points of slashing damage on 9 points of cold damage.
Jesus Christ, I'm already halfway
Do
done.
I get to consider my fist melee weapons?
Yes. And then Dreg and Eustace get attacks of opportunity at disadvantage.
Nope.
14.
12. Unless I use my channel divinity at a +10.
Eustace, it is your turn.
I don't know where he is.
You cannot see.
I would like to cast a cantrip, Dancing Lights,
All right.
to like the area, and I want to do it within 100. Well, imagine he. I will say within an 80-foot radius, because I imagine he can't move more than 80 feet.
You cast these dancing lights, and as these motes kind of float from your hands, for a moment, you do see your hands illuminated by these motes before they are smothered by the darkness. That's not even me being an asshole, that's just the rules.
I didn't know
That's
that,
how it's written.
I didn't know that was going to happen. So
I don't imagine you do. Otherwise, I don't think you'd have done it.
So I guess with hold my bonus action for a reaction to attack him once he,
No, an attack is an action.
not even with an offhand. I'm trying to practice the polearm.
I'm aware.
Fellas, I tried. I don't really know what else to do here. I guess that's my turn.
All right, no movement.
I think it's better to stay near them because one more attack
No,
like
back
that,
to
I'm
back.
dead.
Back to back. Get back, Jack. Eustace, with your turn done, that brings us to Albion.
As I was sitting here, stilling myself and just listening for him.
Blindfold was useless.
I mean, I don't even know it's darkness. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. So I would have tried my best to hear what direction he went off to.
Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. So just wisdom.
Yes.
17.
17. You're focusing on the sounds, the hushed breath, the tension in muscles. You're just trying to pick up on anything that you can to locate a body. And with a 17, you do kind of make out brief outlines. A body to your east, and then a body immediately to your right. But outside of that, you can't tell much more.
But I would recognize those as the people standing to my left and right.
Unless they had moved,
Okay.
Well,
of which you would be unaware of.
That's wrong directions then. Because the body to the right would be the east.
Oh, did I say right and east?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I said west and east.
No.
Whoops. To your
Alright.
right and your right.
So he
So-
used this to drag.
All right. So I'm gonna
He didn't eat it.
He just smashed it with his teeth.
do my best just to judge that he didn't move super far so he could get back to us. So I'm gonna go just in a direction that I sense would be just away from Eustace. Right.
Okay.
So-
Assuming Eustace had not moved,
Right.
you would be moving to the west.
to the
Your
to the-
west. To your left.
Well, I would.
Right,
have
your mini is
assumed-
facing me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would have assumed that the guy would just back off of Eustace, like straight towards you, right?
Oh, you're talking about where he went.
Yes. And
I thought you were
so-
talking about where you wanted to go.
Well, no, I'm trying to go to where he's at, where I think he would be.
So you're wanting to move in
That direction.
this
yeah.
direction.
And so I'm just gonna run that way and try to do my best judge of an attack. Not too terribly far, probably just about 15 feet or so.
As you make distance, you will get an attack of opportunity. I don't suppose a sick, nasty 14 hits.
No, but would that give me an idea of where he's coming from now?
As you make this distance, you do feel a brief chill run up the back of your spine, a little bit from the direction you had just run from, actually.
Okay, so I'll attack that direction then.
Okay, so you don't move then. Well, you move back and attack in that direction.
Yeah.
Keep going. Back to where you came from.
Oh, so is it as soon as I started to move?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll just turn back and attack.
Give me an attack at disadvantage.
Nice. Plus 8, 24.
24.
16
That
and a
does
17. I'm gonna do this attack and I'm gonna pump a stunning strike on it.
Okay.
11 points of ice damage
All right.
and a con save, please.
20.
Passes. Second strike.
Good.
Look at this.
Is that 17?
Yes, but it looks kind of cocked.
That
17 is kind of cocked.
It would
You
fall.
wanna
It would
re-roll it?
fall, move the other 17. It'll fall right on the 17.
All right, so if you have to I think if you're going by golf rules, if you have to mess with it, then that's not what it would be. You'd like reset it.
You call it.
I see cocked.
Okay.
I see a ridge.
I see now you're not going to hit.
Ah,
17 and 16 again. 24.
You fine.
18.
What the fuck?
That was a
did you just
16.
say?
That was, it looked like an 18.
No, it's 16. I'll pump another stunning strike.
Okay.
Ooh. 6 points of ice damage.
Higher on the con save.
Rough. All right, so I've used 2 key points, and then I will bonus action patient defense for a 3rd key point.
All right. That the end of your turn?
Yeah, so I'll crack him twice, and then I'll kind of get a visual of where he's at, or in my head, you know, and then I'll just kind of take a firm stance, and then just try to calm my breathing and stay focused.
Gotcha. Drake, it is your turn.
Could I hear which way he was attacking by the wind of his movements?
Well, I mean, would you not see like tiny flashes of ice?
No.
No? Okay.
Given the context, I would say no. You hear clamoring to your left, but as far as like a more precise direction, nothing.
Could I have used a free action to say behind us?
Possibly. I don't think that that's going to alleviate anything for him.
Well, I mean, it gives him a more narrow direction.
Sure. If he wanted to, like, Dragon's Breath. Contemplating, calculating.
I mean, I don't know where he is, so I can't really attack him. I'm gonna run backwards and try to get out of the darkness.
How far do you run?
Will 45 feet get me out? Because I only want to run to get out. So if it's less than 45 feet.
Okay. You run 30 feet straight back, and on the 35th feet, you are out of it.
Okay. Dragon breath. Come.
Is it a 15-foot cone?
20,
20.
Okay.
30-foot line.
Count out 20 feet towards me. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, fuck.
Go for it.
Hey, I don't roll
You roll damage, don't you?
dex save. Yeah. 9.
You unleash this bout of fire into this inky blackness, and as it penetrates, it seems to just vanish. It has no effect on the blackness of it. It's just as if it's being swallowed up. You don't hear any reactions.
I have to hit something or take damage to keep my rage going.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stomp him on foot.
1d4 damage plus strength modifier.
I have a 4 ready.
Here, I got you,
I
man.
did have a d4 ready.
Ready.
I had everything but the
got it.
D4.
Fine.
Bam. 4.
Plus strength.
6 total.
But at least your rage keeps going.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna yell.
Hey,
35.
that's halved.
What?
That's halved.
yeah, so
That's
it'd be
bludgeoning
4.
damage.
Yeah.
No, it'd be 3.
Right, because you have even the
six
modifier.
round.
I'm sorry, I used critical rules.
I'm gonna yell. 35 feet back, and you're out of the black. That's pretty much.
That rhymed.
Astrion, what would you like to do?
I will attempt to move 30 feet.
In which direction?
Did I hear what Drake was saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to try attempt to follow his voice. 4, 5, 6. 6 feet.
Oh no. I'm going to be left in here alone with him.
We're going to get blind finding.
You are just on the edge of it,
Yeah.
and I think you would still be within it.
Oh, that depends. Is it a sphere or is it a block?
It's not a block, it's
Sphere. So
spherical.
But
part of him would be out of it then.
He's a tall boy.
You can poke your head out.
I poke my head out.
You can see Dreg.
All right. I poke my head out. I misty step 5 feet.
Amazing use of
All
a
right.
misty step.
Because I can only misty step what I see, correct?
Sure.
I'm out.
Yeah, that does it, I guess. Any further actions, Astrion?
I'll use
Dragon's breath.
I should have used my movement last turn to at least try to move somewhere.
I'll use my action to take the dodge.
Dodge action.
Yes.
Got you. As you hold your dodge, that brings us back to the top of the initiative. Albion, you get an attack of opportunity.
I'll take it. A disadvantage.
Yes.
18.
Misses.
Leg sweep.
You sweep, and you feel the rustle of grass past your ankle, but it meets nothing. So Eustace. Yeah, so Eustace.
Damn. Savagery.
Oh, I instantly knew you needed to get out of the black sphere. It's like trying to fight Gojo.
20 to hit.
Shield, no.
Counter spell. Yes.
Oh! I told you it was gonna counterspell.
Yeah, damn.
So this first attack
The savagery.
will be a disarming strike. I need you to make a strength check to attempt to hold on to your weapon.
Check, not a save.
Dude, this dude's taking us to school.
Save.
son.
Yes, save.
Oh, I'm not fighting him in that thing.
21?
Ooh.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, 24.
That'll save. You will still take, and I'm going to remember my superiority die this time.
There you go. Get it, boy.
Yeah, tell him to kill me.
8 points of slashing damage.
Okay,
Up, and then another 8. So 16 points of slashing damage.
okay.
Superiority die are like sneak attack. They do the same damage. And I just picked up the fucking D10 because I'm dumb. Take the average. I'm pretty sure it was higher. 5 cold damage.
Well, one more hit. I'm down, fellas.
Second attack.
Wait,
Um,
yeah, Misty stepped on you.
No.
Oh, that sucks.
22.
Yeah, that's a hit. No shield, no reaction. So, yeah. Counter spell. Fuck me.
Just like in Magic.
Fuck you.
Man, I tied all over it again.
9 points of slashing damage.
Yep, down.
That's it? Okay. Those 6 points of cold damage don't particularly matter.
Well, it does.
I went down and didn't
Death
get to do
save.
shit. Standing there looking like a buffoon.
No one saw you. It's darkness.
Fair.
Well, besides rolled.
Eustace,
Yeah.
as you fall, a piercing cold grips your ribs as something has stabbed into you, and it twists, and the pain shocks through your system, and it seizes your body. You go down to one knee, and as you begin to fall and your consciousness fades, you feel a hand grasp onto your pole arm. And the last thing you feel is it being pulled from your grasp.
You're unconscious.
Dreg,
This
Astrion.
motherfucker just stole my weapon.
Dreg, Astrion. You two are kind of sat there. You hear a struggle, followed by a cry of pain. What's wrong? I didn't know you were going to run away. And then a moment passes, and something comes falling out of the blackness, and it lodges itself in the dirt between the two of you. And it is Eustace's halberd.
What a savage
I think Eustace went down.
motherfucker, dude. Holy shit.
He will then action surge.
On Albion.
Hey, I still got patient defense up.
They left you with me. As he closes, you hear it. You hear the direction it comes from. And patient defense is a disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So he'll take 3 attacks against you. A crit on 1 attack. 22 on another hit.
Yep.
Okay. And the last attack
It's just about playing smart.
is an 18.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. So the crit will be a sweeping attack.
Okay.
So I need a strength save to see if you can stay up.
Don't like those. 13.
That is a fail,
Okay.
which means I should re-roll the other fucking, but I'll just fucking keep them. So the crit, which was the sweeping attack, 15 points of slashing damage, and 10 points of cold damage. Get that out of here. Second attack that hit is 12 points of slashing damage on 3 points of cold damage. As this thrust falls into your shoulder, You kind of stagger back just in time for a swipe to just graze your cheek and sever the blindfold that you've got on. You expect to be blinded by sunlight as you open your eyes, but you remain in darkness.
Well, you should have caught that from me saying 30 feet back that you're out of the darkness.
Eustace, give me a death save.
Already?
It's your turn.
Oh no.
Fail.
Oh, and you can't even see where he is.
This dude ain't fucking around, bro.
You just might die.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Albion, at the top of your turn, I would like you to give me a wisdom check.
19.
19. You focus in deeper, ignoring the pain on your cheek, shutting off the agony of the pierce in your shoulder, and you just focus on anything that you can get your senses onto. The wind moving past the grass, where it stops, where it doesn't, the faint sound of heartbeats, breath, anything. And you can hear them ever so faintly. There is one heartbeat. It's rhythmic and steady, almost as if someone were sleeping. It's so calm. And then there is another heartbeat, less steady, more struggling and irregular, as if someone were on the brink of death. But you do pick up on it ever so slightly. As opposed to disadvantage, add a -2 to your attack roll.
Okay. As a free action, can I say a quick thing before I make my attacks?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm going to kind of do like a sweep up to use half my movement to stand since I'm prone and stuff. But as I'm doing that, just be like, thought this was supposed to just be a spar. And I'll scream back, Eustace is down, it's bad. And then I'm going to go in for 2 strikes. Oh no. 23.
23 will hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna do. I'm hitting him with a judo chop.
A
on that
judo
one.
chop.
Yeah.
Counter spell, parry. Eustace kill.
Oh, right. That was in the same round. You couldn't use shield anyway.
81.
81. So
I needed
winded.
an
It
80.
wasn't in the same round.
Winded for 1d4 rounds and drops whatever it's holding.
Ooh.
So winded for 3 rounds and 11 points of ice damage.
Oh, you judo chop.
Yes, judo chopped on the.
Oh, it was on the
page.
wrong page.
You just like to judo chop people, don't you?
Well, I needed him to drop his shit.
Well, you're the only one that can faintly know where he is. So,
Is that your turn, Albion?
No, that was only my first attack.
Oh, gotcha.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Did you roll damage?
Yeah, I said 11 fire
Oh.
or ice damage. Sorry.
fire? Really?
And then second attack, still just this -2.
Yes.
18.
18 misses.
All right. Flurry of blows. Natural 2.
So it's
Natural
0,
20 for the last one.
-2.
26.
Okay.
Oh,
He still gets the nat 20 though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
okay.
didn't.
I'm about to say,
I didn't-
you can't get a nat 20.
I didn't call that before, so I'm just gonna pump a stunning strike on it
Okay.
because I didn't say I was gonna use one of these first.
Oh, disadvantage.
Max damage. 21 points of ice damage.
Indomitable.
He failed it.
Finally.
That fixes it. So a natural 19. for the Constitution
it's
save.
17. It's
Yeah.
the save.
And then how much damage?
21 points of ice damage.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
And then
That, I've extended all of my resources. Free action, bonus action. All of them gone.
Still have movement.
I don't have the health for all that.
as you recoil your fist, you don't feel any blood soaking into the rags. But you do know that you landed heavy hits.
I don't have my rags.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Running down your hands.
There you go.
Like Will after David Buster's.
You do hear a... And then it is Dreg's turn.
I'm gonna walk 10 feet, 5 feet in, and drag his breath again.
Just 5 feet.
Wait.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Why?
Don't do that. You're gonna kill Eustace. That's why.
It's only 20 feet. I'm 35 feet away from y'all.
You have not alleviated his concern.
I'm still
He knows
stressed.
that I'm down, but he doesn't know where I'm at. So
That is also fair.
We're just assuming he didn't move, so.
It's kind of hard to move him in unconscious.
Feet off the ground.
So yeah. Oh, wait.
He's pushing it.
Now, cone. Dragon's breath.
These are all... Oh, that's backwards. These are both on the same row, right?
Yeah.
Eustace
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Albion.
What's max damage?
Albion, you feel a surge of warmth break through the darkness, so you see nothing. You can only assume it was some attempt at aid from your brother. And then you hear a scoff. As he kind of chuckles to himself. He doesn't seem to have
Mark
left
the
your
location
vicinity.
of that chuckle.
You didn't get hit by it?
No.
What the fuck?
He's probably standing in front of me now.
No?
the darkness is swallowed.
Oh, he's in between me and Eustace. That fuck.
All right, well, I move back. And I bonus action, hit my toe.
1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Goddamn 4. So I'll take 3.
Amazing.
That's my turn. I'm beating
You know-
myself up.
You know, Drag, at least you're getting to do something.
No, I'm not.
Beating yourself up, you're doing something.
I'm kicking my own ass. Do you
Astrion, It
mind?
is your turn.
Wait, I have free action.
Oh, do you?
Astrion, there's nothing that we can do in there. I just,
It's over.
just
We
said-
just need to leave, skip town,
I just
forget
said
about
fire.
Albion, and
I just said fire there twice, and I don't think I hit him.
I got one thing I can do, and I'll move 15 feet, and I will wall.
All right.
You get advantage on your death saves.
Thank God.
That's a lie.
That is a lie.
bald-faced lie.
Bro, I'm so afraid of dying over here. You don't even know.
Natural 19.
Yeah.
On the, oh, wait. He has disadvantage on ability checks, correct?
Yes.
Off-winded?
Yes.
And monk. I'm correct, right?
You have to hate too.
Ability checks,
Yes,
yes.
disadvantage.
Because he is winded, correct? How many rounds was that?
3.
3? Damn. Rolling it again. Disadvantage. Indomitable.
We'll make him use his legendary action voice.
That's not a legendary action.
Might as well be.
There we go. Got the 19 again.
I will use my 15.
We're playing it smart, man. You wouldn't stay in there.
Fair.
You just might die, but you know.
But now I know what I know. I can't
Casualties
I
of
can't
war,
dragon
you know?
breath anymore. 'Cause if I move up any further, I'm gonna kill Eustace.
So,
but-
that's your turn, Astrion?
This is gonna be stupid, but I'm going to.
He's got wrinkles in his brain. This ain't no wolf.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast 2 times.
Oh no!
Roll a
Eustace
D-
is prone, so like chances of hitting him are pretty low.
Roll a d6
Oh, see,
for the
so
first
the
blast.
Fire brickly went over.
3.
3. Okay. Roll a straight attack roll at disadvantage. He still can't see his target. It's a
Yeah, I know.
disadvantage.
19.
Hits. Right?
That doesn't hit me.
Oh, really? What's your AC now?
20.
Oh, it misses.
I'm a wise boy.
Oh, you almost popped fucking Albion.
You get 3 shots, right? Or is it 2?
I believe 2.
Okay. Roll the next one and roll a d6 beforehand.
If he's the one that kills you,
3.
oh, it's Albion again.
At disadvantage.
Uh-huh. If you're wondering, I'm doing it Eustace, him, Albion, Eustace, him, Albion.
Oh, no, that's a
that
one.
one.
Saved.
You feel things move past you. You're under attack. From where? You're unsure.
I'd like to think I'm just like,
Oh, yeah. You look super cool in your head.
No one else can see you. It's dark.
That's your turn, Astrion.
Free action. If I hit you, I'm sorry.
Unconscious Eustace.
Brings us back to rolled. No attacks come.
He's coming to us.
I hope so. Get him away.
Eustace, you are stabilized.
Oh, he stabilized him.
Eustace, you are unconscious.
don't I get an attack of opportunity?
He didn't have to leave your melee range.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He's in between
Yeah,
you.
he just turned around.
Oh, by the way, all your attacks get advantage now.
So straight rolls.
Albion, it's your turn.
My turn? All right.
Wait, no, they only get -2.
I'm assuming that he hasn't moved since I feel like I would have felt that.
attacks only get
so
-2.
I'm
All right.
gonna.
Yeah.
So he gets advantage.
So do I get advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so I'm
remember,
gonna,
they still
I'm gonna
minus
make
2.
2 attacks. 19.
19,
Shield. Use it.
shield.
All right.
Because he hadn't done anything yet. so
Yeah. Second attack. Natural 18 for 26.
That'll hit.
All right. I'm going with a.
Oh, I DM. I kind of have an issue now.
Why?
I was fighting him, and you said a 26 met. And I'm assuming it was because of
Shield.
the shield, so 21. But if a 19 hit,
He didn't shield.
but if a 25 met, his AC would be 21.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, his AC should be 21.
Yeah, so that 19 shouldn't have caused him to use a shield.
Oh. It's hard to keep track of a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
You remember that conversation I had with Owen, where it's like,
He just-
I have
So he
notes
shielded
in
for
my
no
head,
reason.
and then I forget to write them
He
down.
used his own resources.
I've got a character sheet all up here. A lot of
His own
numbers on
resources.
that. A lot of numbers on that.
Sucks to suck.
It's just one spell slot.
It's just one shield.
First level spell slot, bro.
It's your one reaction though.
Eh.
I'm gonna.
I mean, you don't have to worry about me and him fucking hitting.
I'm
so
gonna
it's
rock
fine.
with a foot stomp on that first one
Foot
that
stomp?
hits.
What if he has a peg leg?
It does not work. 67.
Oh my god, where the hell is foot stomp?
12 points of damage.
He's only looking at the blue page.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the other one in a second. That was that.
12 points of damage, you said?
Yeah, 12 points of damage. Then I'm gonna use a key point to flurry of blows.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I'm fucking blind.
Gross, that misses. Natural 19.
For a total of.
20.
Don't forget your -2.
7.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit. Just making sure. Making sure I'm not using the wrong fucking number again.
Possible.
It's always possible with me.
I'll use another key point to stunning strike because he has disadvantage. 11 points.
Oh my god, a roll he doesn't have to use Indomitable on. That was a natural 18 and a natural 17.
Okay. 11
said
points of
11 points?
ice, and that's my turn.
Damn. You went right by it.
What?
You were so close to the...
No.
Nice.
Good God, he still has that much fucking hit points?
Only one... You're the only one who's hit him. Jesus. Literally the only one.
Facts.
I didn't even get enough.
That's your turn, Albion.
Yeah.
Dreg. It's your turn.
Wait, I got stabilized, but I need to do.
It's because you're still unconscious.
Yeah.
He's not gonna wake you up.
I was just gonna fucking cripple my ass out of the darkness, saying, "Oh, no,
You
my
just
turn
make-
causing trouble. Just want to go lay in the sun. I just need some sun."
You was just making sure you don't die.
Okay. Clicking the heels.
Okay.
Running in. I don't know how far. 30 feet. Sure. And just punch it. I'm just gonna punch one time.
All punches? No sweep kicks? No, just punches? I
I
just want to know whether or not you have a chance of hitting Eustace.
don't know where he is. Oh! All growing shots.
So you're punching kind of low.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Roll me a d6.
Jesus Christ.
1? Is that Eustace?
Roll a hit.
I won't hit you, Eustace. Don't worry. I suck.
Nat 20.
God damn it. It's not a nat 20, but it's 25.
Well, you're unconscious.
But you're stable. Yeah, you done put yourself in a predicament now.
How does that work? I've never seen this before.
Can
I
make-
think you're making death saves again.
I was gonna say if I can make a Constitution save.
No, I think he just cracked you in the head.
That's not as grown.
He's laying down. You overextended, you just roll with it. Anyways, at least it's not your turn, so you don't have to make fucking death saves yet. You have 2 more attacks, or 1 more attack, right?
Oh, wait. Don't I have to roll this
Well, I mean, you kind of have. Oh, wait. Well,
for the winded condition?
I'm gonna say you can't wind an unconscious person.
Okay, cool.
Your
So
nut's gonna be mad sore in the morning, though.
I'm gonna just disrespectful slap in the air.
Roll me a d6. Unless you want to hit the same thing that you just hit.
No. It felt lifeless. 6.
God damn
Wait,
it.
is that him again?
No, that's me! This was the best encounter I've ever come up with.
I won't hit your 20, don't worry.
So how does a 3 and a 6 hit him?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ah.
Yeah, no, you're good. 16.
Oh, nice.
Fury of blows.
Why do you hurt us in this fashion?
Disrespectful slap.
You realize if you hit Eustace again, that's just going to make him fail 2
You're
death
just
saves, right?
No,
slapping.
slapping in the air.
Just slapping.
I would miss him. 2. 2! Yes! Yes!
Remember, I need to remember he's got shield up right now. Because he
You're at
wasted it.
disadvantage.
Because I'm dumb.
Or no, wait, you're at straight roll because of the
Yep.
roar.
Yeah. I wasn't. Oh, I didn't roll the disadvantage for y'all.
Come on, that 20, Brian.
No.
Oh.
17. Slap it again.
Just slapping.
2!
Alright.
Yeah! Suck on that.
Yeah, should have been.
Damn it.
I'm trying to knock you all out. Just
14.
they ran out of the circle.
I know I'm running back out.
And he's already used shield. He wasted
Yep,
shield.
yep,
You
yep,
can't
yep.
fucking stab him.
Yep.
Reaction. I did shit. I think I might have kicked Eustace.
I need you not to do that.
Well, you go in there and tell me how hard it is to see.
I won't.
All right, I'm done.
Brings us back to roll.
Hey, since I hit Eustace, I keep going.
Yeah. That's true.
Thanks for the alley, buddy.
Yes.
I like to use my action, dog.
Oh, I said I saw fucking an A, and I thought that was totally Albion, so we got to go back to the top. Yeah, it's Astrion's turn. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
You're correct.
I'll use 10 feet movement to do 10 feet more back and use my action to dodge.
Okay. Being a dodgy boy, gotcha. Now that brings us to roll. Hey,
This is what I'm training for.
Hey, Albion.
Get your ass beat. Oh God.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Secundo attacko.
Natural 20.
Well, actually, I should do this first. He's going
Was
to.
that natural 20 at a disadvantage?
Oh, does he have disadvantage on attack?
On
rolls?
attacks.
Attack,
Oh.
attack, saving throws, ability checks.
So we'll just take the lower of those two numbers. 21.
Hits.
Ah, okay.
I saved you.
No quit, no.
He'll make it a sweeping attack.
Okay. So strength to save or strength check?
Strength save.
19.
Ooh, you pass. So you're not prone. So he'll go ahead and take his second attack. I don't know why I'm rolling at disadvantage. It's a straight roll because you can't see him, but it's a disadvantage.
It's a kerfuffle.
Another 21.
Hits.
Sweeping attack.
Natural 20.
He
Damn.
is saving on these fucking sweets.
Last stack.
I can't see.
2. Natural 2. Yeah. So, hey, but superiority died.
This is why you lost a kit. You had no strategy.
10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
2 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking fox. What have I done to my... Ugh. 21 points
I'm down.
of slashing damage and 10 points of cold damage.
I am down.
One slash bites into you, and you feel the feedback. You see the blade. You can just visualize it as it carves through you. And from the blade, you can see his hand, and you just barely catch a glimpse of him in that shock of pain before it vanishes. And then you hear the wind as a thrust comes in, and you instinctively dodge. You feel the blade pass by your head, and you know for certain you dodged it, expecting to, you're imagining it, you're seeing it, him pull back in preparation for another, but instead of pulling back, he just whips into the back of your head with the attack,
Nice.
and you do fall unconscious. Yeah, unfortunately, Eustace, you're back into death saves.
Hey, there you go.
11.
Hey, that's a save. Albion, what would you say is the most prolific piece of equipment you have on you?
Prolific piece
Yeah.
of equipment.
If somebody were to see it, they'd think of you. I think your boots, right?
Yeah, my sandals.
You gonna take this boots?
Insult to injury, man.
You hear a thud.
It's not gonna make us go in there.
Astrion, Albion, or Astrion and Dreg, you hear a thud. And a few moments pass, and two objects come flying out of the darkness and just perfectly land themselves on the haft of the halberd. And when they come to rest, you do see that it is Albion's sandals.
Can we say something?
You can say something if you'd like.
Hey, Astrion, how about we just tell him to call it because we're not smart, or we're too smart to go in there. And our teammates are bleeding out, so...
Nah, we got this.
with my dying breath, you coward.
Aspen will think on that, but we'll not say anything.
All right.
Albion, make a death save.
Yep. Natural 1. All right, with a 14, you succeed. Dreg, it's your turn.
Since this is just a sparring match, I'm surrendering.
Take any other actions?
Just in case. Hit myself in the foot.
1d4 plus 2, or strength mod, I suppose.
Or again.
The dice
Cosmic
knows.
justice.
Yeah.
Like you run away from your allies, you take max damage every time. If you're taking no further actions, Dreg, that brings us to Astrion.
Aston just put his axe up and just shrug.
I thought you said his ass.
Put his ass up.
And then shrugs.
A moment passes after you kind of rest your axe, and you see stepping out of the far side of the dark dome, with one body over each shoulder, is
Got your ass
rolled
in his feet.
as he looks back towards the two conscious party members and just kind of shrugs Eustace and Albion off of his shoulders.
All right, Asher, I'm bitch slapping to life.
Well, honestly, I expected you all to stay, but I suppose running's a fair strategy.
Well, I mean, eventually you would have had to come out here to deal with us, and then we could have saw you. So,
I think I'd have sooner killed them.
I mean, they didn't move.
Anyways, and he just walks away, jumps back down the hole.
I'll walk over and slap them back to life.
You slap your compatriots into consciousness.
That makes 0 sense, but yeah.
Just go with it, man.
Eustace gets
The
6.
movie logic, just grab him
And
by the collar. and
Albion
smack,
gets
smack, smack.
3.
But do you reconvene at the bottom of this
we go
mine
back down.
system?
Yeah, okay.
I'll just drag myself back
Dust
to the
myself
ladder.
off.
You
All in
stand
all,
up.
I think I did okay, guys.
Yeah, and I'm dragging myself slowly back to the ladder.
I
I
mean-
got pummeled.
If I
Wait.
I had your nuts speak.
Wait. Albion,
Yeah.
put your sandals back on.
Oh, fuck.
Nobody wants to see
That
your
son of a
fucking
bitch.
toes.
I'll put my sandals back on.
If I could have seen you, I bet
You
you
should-
did a great job.
I feel like I did.
I'm dragging myself.
I
with my
started
helmet back
to
the
I started to be
ladder.
able to see without seeing, guys. It's pretty
Just
crazy.
to let you know, Eustace, if that ever happens again, you need to get the fuck out. You can't fight in dark.
I don't know, guys. I'm making pretty good strides in that direction.
Okay, well, if you can, that's cool. We can't.
I don't know if it was
so-
head trauma or what, but I started seeing some shit in there.
Yeah, I got one chance to move, and then the next thing I know, here we are.
But by the time the four of you reach that central chamber once more, you do see Rold is being surrounded by a couple of his other compatriots, and they've got a few grins on their face, and you can tell that they're kind of teasing him for answers on how it went, and whether or not you four are up to anything. And
I want to listen to see if he said anything good about me.
for the most part, he plays the a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell game,
Yeah.
and just kind of walks around the questions.
Yeah.
But a little ways after that, once all the convos have died down, Wilhelm does kind of. All right. Now I can get back to work. Your shit's on that table.
Oh,
Are we
neat.
looking at Crystal again?
You want to tell us what you did to it?
No.
I'll start putting my wraps on.
And that is where we will end.
Nice.
Fucking Wilhelm. All right, audience, we have another one in the books. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this crazy fucking mine adventure. Hopefully we'll get the fuck out of here next episode. But with that being said, follow us. I mean, you can call us if you want to, guys. Whatever.
Yeah, jump in our DMs.
Yeah, jump up in that Discord,
We're
dog.
all
Hit
legal.
us up, and
All legal.
we'll hit you back. But yeah, follow us on all the stuff. Please subscribe to our YouTube.
I mean, Rob and JD are happily married with children.
Yeah,
So,
interact. With that being said, as always,
Have a wonderful day.
Join us here at Homie and the Dude on an adventure that takes to the sky set in a world of floating islands and airships as we follow a ragtag group of adventurers that have fallen into a responsibility that they were not expecting as they go on a quest to find a one gem that could change the tide for the world of the Sky Realm against the imperial oppressors that bear down on them. This is a story of love, rebellion, oppression, fear, and justice. We hope that you can join us as we tell the incredible story of the Sky Realm here at Homie and the Dude.